Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 2 of my Norscan campaign. I am Wulfric. We've just dedicated our first conquest to the Hound, or to Coron. We will probably keep going on just him for now, because everyone just stays at 0, no one goes into negative, so there's no point in picking another god to sacrifice to until you're at least at this first level already. So that's what we're going for. Alright, let's end the turn. That's that 10% movement bonus. Excellent. Whoa. Norden, what are you doing over here? Are you trying to test me?
Eternal challenger.
I mean, technically, we could come over here. I'm just trying to get it so it's half movement. No, can't quite make it over there on half movement. And I don't want to charge in and fully raid. So back to sea with you, Wulfric.
Embarking. It is settled. Wandering.
Now what I'm thinking of us doing is taking Zoizenk, and maybe killing these savage orcs while we're at it, just for funsies. Let's get... No, gotta get that one. Need the cash. Need as much cash as we can get. And then income from post-battle loot. That's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna focus on these two cash ones, and then we're going for Monster Hunter.
No escape. Where's my next one?
How are we doing? We're still pro-cash. We still have a good amount of cash. Just waiting for our province to grow a little. Oh, our public order isn't great. I hadn't caught that. But it's not... It's going to be a while before they revolt or anything, so we've got time. Taxes? I'm upset about taxes. You have to pay tax. Alright, so I think what we need is this. Yep. Yep. And yes. Okay.
The eternal challenge.
Now my happy-go-lucky little friend.
The correct path.
Okay, we can't get you
Heading out.
in a decent position just yet, but what we will do is raid.
Done and done.
Make a bit of cash. Then end a turn. I think we're going to plow through quite a lot of turns each episode in this campaign, guys, just because it's really just Wulfric we're going around. We're raiding a few of the weaker targets, taking him out, trying to avoid any of the larger armies at this point. Oh, here's some bloody dwarves. Ooh, a mountain scout. And a happy... Oh, that's fantastic. That means I probably could have saved cash and not built that building, but that doesn't matter now. Devourers of Flesh. We're not about to build that anytime soon. Swelling of Doom. Don't need that, really. Could bring down recruitment cost. To how much? 15%? You don't recruit that much if you're doing this properly. Let's go Dominating Presence. And let's go... We don't have any of those yet. We do have some berserkers. Okay, let's get out for that berserkers.
Where's my next clue? The correct path.
Okay, we're at War of Kislev now, guys.
A fight!
I really hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew here. And this is maybe a good reason for keeping all these other Norscan tribes around. They're a good buffer.
Embarking!
Slave chain. When fighting against Empire forces and Bretonnian forces. Income from sacking, plus 10%. That's a great little item. Oh, he's just under his halfway. So let's try and move out of range of these dwarves in case they get any ideas. Do they have an army down there? No. What's the garrison like down there? That's pretty solid. Oh, that's a tempting target over there.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Let's move around to this side of it.
More headway!
And again, raid. Who are you guys fighting?
Talk at me in your crude language if you must.
Okay, you're fighting other ones, not me though. Good, good, good. How are we doing back home? +2, that's fantastic. Do I already have garrisons of ice trolls? Is this an ice troll? Nice! And warhounds. Okay. Which one do we want to upgrade first? I think Doom Keep, because it's in the more vulnerable position. Like, we can't get to it quickly. If we can get from Ice Drake Fjord and Longship, we can kind of protect those two, but Doom Keep's kind of by itself over here in the middle of the danger zone. So that's what we're going to do.
To the four corners!
And the question is, do we try and kill these greenskins?
Undeniable.
What army do they have? Oh, why can't I see what armies they have? It would be fun for a little post-battle loot. But you've moved already, right? Yeah, let's end turn. I really hope in the combined map they give Wulfric the ability to teleport, because I think that would be great. It is super OP, but if you're just playing campaign, it doesn't really matter. As they attest to with some of the later units you get in the Monster Hunt for Norsca as well, there are just some OP units in there. So, what we doing?
Challenger.
So now what I actually want to do is I'm going to... Here we go. Here's what we're going to do.
To the four corners.
Why can't I move? Oh, because I'm trapped in this... Alright, screw it.
The correct path.
We just need to heal up a little bit. I don't want to lose those spearmen. And we'll continue raiding. We're making money. So all we're really doing is burning a turn, but still making cash. So I'm pretty happy with that. We can maybe even upgrade this building if we wanted to. Do we want to? Why not? Everything's moving along nicely. End turn. Now, what we also want to do is we want to get Throgg as quickly as possible as our second general. Now, I don't think we're quite ready for a second general economically yet. Oh, Christ. Alright, here's a Kislev army. Here's my thinking, okay? We've healed up for a turn. We're going to sack Zevicture. What's it? Whatever this is. What does this get us over here? Lightning Strike, which would be handy. Spawn of Chaos, we want that. Upkeep, we probably want that as well. Casualty Replenishment, we probably want that. So what we're going to do is this. Devourer and Unnatural Healing. It's a lot of spending money early in the campaign portion, but I think it will pay off long term. Not money, points even. And I do have a mod for points going, because that's just the way I like to play the game. So leadership. Maybe give it to these guys. I think they're immune to like tiring. Yeah, so if the longer they hang around in battle, the better, really. Actually, yeah, we'll give it to them. And I think Wulfric could probably nail all these guys by himself. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Should we try it? It'll save us casualties. Why not? Let's do it. Give us a little show. Just get us a fight under the belt. See what Wulfric can do early doors. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the test for Wulfric. He's going up against a small army, admittedly, and what we're setting up is Wulfric and the missiles. Everyone else just in a big line back here, chilling out. Let's speed things up a bit, shall we? So Wulfric charging up the snowy field. Cool little design, cool little skull strapped to his back. Little orc skull there at the bottom. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get him behind this rock so he doesn't startle these guys and have them run off. And then I'm going to try and sea fang straight across them all. That's... Alright, sorry, I'm a bit startled, guys, because this is not what actually happened. I mean, this is now, but I went up here for a bit first, and I came back down. But I just missed them with the Sea Fang. Maybe it is. Maybe my perspective was skewed. It seems like that's not the way it went. But anyway, we have the missiles just digging into them now anyway. That is a lot of javelins, guys. And axes. They're all on skirmish. And Wulfric's like, wait for me, guys. What are you doing? Wait up. More axes flying in. And then Wulfric catches one of them. They're like, we can take this guy, surely. Oh, nope. Just chopped off 6 of our heads. Then they run away. Still a lot of missiles, a lot of javelins coming in, catching these guys. Wulfric just chopped another dude's head off, and he's like, oh, I've got better stuff to do. As they're pattered with missiles, and Wulfric's back on the run. Because the rest of their army has no interest in Wulfric. They are just charging down the field to get at my army. Yeah, but guys, like, come on, lads, let's not all die fighting this one guy. Let's at least try and take one of their heads with them. Axes flying in, javs. Don't know why I abbreviated javelin there, but there we go. Javs is the new cool way to say it. Still just pounding on these spearmen here who are thinking about coming back. That seems an unwise decision. Now at this stage, my missiles have caught back up. I moved my army away, and this is when they all decide to turn around. Summon the Sea Fang. Oh my god, that was horrific. And then disappears off into the distance. Javelins and axes still coming in. And I think that's effectively them done. We only had to break 2 of their regiments. Everyone else was just getting battered. Or was there 2 of their regiments were in there fighting Wulfric. Broke 3 of the 4. Javelins are still chasing the ones down over there. And these guys, oh god, that was a nightmare, lads. Run away! And that's how I'm like, okay, let's just send in the wolf chariot to have some fun too. They're lobbing axes. And they're charging wolves. They've just failed to animate these wolf chariots. It's a bit weird. I've said it in the last part, I'll say it in this part. They're just not animated. They're just sped up from walking animation. And they're just getting chased down. And that's really about the end of it. We'll follow these guys. I think they split. I think what we do have coming up... Here they are. Skin wolves running by. Let's run with the pack. Oh, he just got knocked over. He was in the way. But these guys are going after the guys directly in front. They're like, out the way. Here we come. Indeed. Oh, God. Whoever that premature screaming guy was, he had it right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my word. Oh, that's horrific. Alright, not the most exciting of battles, guys, but hopefully made it a bit fun. Let me know if you're enjoying the old battles as replays rather than showing them in the battle, guys. Depending on the feedback, I'm thinking of doing it for the whole campaign, but I'm just hoping you guys are enjoying it. But that is about it for this battle, I think. I don't know if it shouldn't go on for much longer. Okay, that didn't go as smoothly as we'd hoped. We missed that big sea fang, but that's alright. Still got 70 kills, and everyone else on the missiles all did good work as well. Chariots, wow, Chariots really getting up there in experience in terms of chevrons. How did it jump that many in one fight? How weird. But there we go. Lads didn't have to do anything, just took a rest. Exactly as we wanted it. One loss. What did we lose? Maybe one of the missiles hit another one of the missiles. That's all I can think of what might have happened. So 221 post-battle loot. Did alright out of that. Sack for another 111. I'm so tempted to fight these greenskins. Ooh, nice little bonus there. Oh, no, 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 no. Not there, ball boys and stuff.
My challenge?
Let's get out of here. To the sea. Really? That's the quickest way to... How'd you figure that, Wolfric? Alright, you say so, buddy. We're gonna zoom over here. Oh, they took Norden. Interesting. You could take Norden back. We won't get much for it, and I'm still very tempted to get over here to Dieterschaffen. Can we build anything? Nope, let's just end the turn. Go on, Savage Orcs. Attack them. Take on Kislev. What are you doing? Just raiding in their area. Okay, so your main army is all the way over there. So we're going to race you. Let's see who can get here first.
Heading out.
And we do heal in our own waters as well, which is brilliant. Okay, perfect. So we should be healed. There's no way you get your army all the way back over here in one turn. Can we get there in one turn? Hopefully. Let's find out. Can't build anything, right? Nope. Let's go. I think our first victim of an actual capital of a civilization we should take is going to be Coron. And then we can set up kind of a beachhead over there. And that's where we can let one of our first armies have a little go. Oh, recruitment minus 20%. How long for? 10 turns. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Who's next?
Now, can you get there in a turn, please? Yes. Oh. Okay, we can't take it in a turn, but we can get here. And we can raid.
The correct path.
Excellent. That's quite expensive. What can we immediately get? Marauder Champions, that's pretty good. 3,000. Hopefully this nice little town will get us a good bit of money, so we'll build that. We're still making decent money as well. What else should we build up here? This makes us more money. Plunder Hall. Gotta go for that, right? Income generated 100, only costs, well, it costs us 1,000 to build. But income from raiding increases, yeah, we'll build that. Okay. Don't like we lost track of that army they had in there. Now, how's my diplomacy going? Why does Wintertooth hate me? Did you guys consider trade?
I'm told you want to talk.
My fellow Norscans, anyone want to trade?
Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Undefeated.
Yeah, you are.
Set.
And with Midland. Okay, now we're properly at war with some people. Nice. And some hounds. Minus 10% recruitment for mammoths. Great. 10% physical resistance. Income from post-battle loot. Oh, wow. A lot of great stuff going on here. Do we have space for all these followers? No, so let's get a bit picky. Campaign movement. Sacking, yeah. Minus 2% recruitment, that's not much. Post-battle loot is much better. 1 corruption. I mean, that would be good, but we're not really at home yet. I suppose we could jump across. Yeah, we'll take this one for now.
To the four corners.
So I'm going to move over here.
Wandering.
Because
I'll see it.
they might have an army around. No mounts for Wulfric. Maybe at the very end, but not at the moment. So what do we reckon? I mean, recruitment is good, but I'm going to try and hang on to our units as long as we can. Upkeep lowering is pretty good. We'll do this. Actually, no, we'll spend money on this. That might help us survive, and then we'll put one on Savage Skills.
My challenge? Undeniable. Let's fight. Choose your words carefully, or I shall choose them.
What's up, Wintertooth? Oh, war, great. I'm coming for you then, buddy. How well defended is this capital? That's looking like a very juicy target to me right now. How well defended are you? Not very. What's this army? Not a very good one.
Four corners.
Uh-oh, boys.
Set.
Okay, okay.
Norsca.
That's fine, that's fine. Oh, we'll sack it for a little bit, yeah. Yes, what we wanted to do is this. How do you reckon? How do you reckon that? They do have some crossbows. Who has siege? Do you have siege attacker? Oh, he does. Alright, we've got to kind of think about this. What does it look like? Go on, show me. Okay, there's enough woods to hide in there. We're gonna do this. This is cheeky. This should get us a lot of cash. Alright. Let's see how much Wulfric can actually do by himself. Alright guys, so the layout of what we've done here is everyone's just hidden in the woods. And then we've just sent the chariot because it can't hide in the woods, and Wulfric. Now, I'm thinking it with a couple of clever uses of Seafang, we can actually almost do this with Wulfric by himself, depending on how it goes. But for now, let's batter down the gates. Here are the unanimated wolf chariots. Oh, that was an animation. They actually moved their paws. That's good. Now, there's something weird going on with the AI and the unit of, what, these handgunners up here. They just didn't fire, and I wasn't sure why. I think they're facing the wrong way. And they can't get themselves sorted out in time. Something weird was going on there. And then we had some quarrelers just missing Wulfric from over there. Going down quick. Now, this was me maybe getting a bit too smart. My thinking is, okay guys, this is what's happening. Wulfric is pulling out to this corner so he can Seafang behind the wall in that angle to taking out both these things from a kind of the steep angle here, causing a lot of damage. And that's what I tried to do. So that's what Wulfric's doing on the other side of that wall. And you see it opens up, but what's happened is, and here's a lesson maybe for you all, is that the back end moved. So it looks like when Seafang appears, it's like the model's being dropped. So it's not like it's actually coming out of nowhere. It's like the model's being dropped in a place, and the angle I had it at had it hitting this, and so it shifted round like that. That's in hindsight. When I first tried that, I thought all that had happened was that Wulfric himself had moved around over here, and that's what threw it off. So I was just waiting to try it again. And that's why I pull out my chariots, because the gate was going down too quickly. The gate would have been opened by the time that Seafang had come back as a thing. But they're moving more and more troops into this locale. So let's speed things up a bit. And eventually we will see another portal open up. Boom. And again, it had thrown me off because of this bloody wall, and it's just something there. So it was a learning experience, but I wasted both the Seafangs, and so now Wulfric is stuck trying to batter down the gate by himself. Here he comes, coming round, gets a bit stuck on the geometry. Move them out. Try and move him in. The idea of these guys as well is because they have armor-piercing axes. I was trying to line them up in front of the gate so they could throw in as Wulfric was attacking everything, but they couldn't seem to get themselves right here in terms of their positioning. Some weird stuff was going on. Then Wulfric battered it down and charges in. Let's get it back onto normal speed. Here's Wulfric. and the chariots just lining up there so they can throw stuff in. At least that's what I was trying to get them to do. I toyed with the idea of cycle charge. Whoop. Tore the world in half. Of cycle charging in and out. They couldn't get out quickly enough, and they took a lot of damage. So I decided not to cycle charge them. And I just let Wulfric do his work. Do what he does best. Oh, there's something weird going on here with the camera, guys. Apologies. On a rainy night, this lunatic charged into our castle and just started killing everybody. So we lost one of the chariots there, just couldn't get out of the way. Wulfric having a lot of fun. Taking remarkably little damage considering how low level he is at this point. Oh, and heads are just coming. If I get any closer than this. Oh, it's just because he's close to the gate. And it kind of goes on like this for a while, guys. So I'm going to speed... Oh, Christ. Alright. I'm going to speed things up a bit. Now, what I've done here is I was like, okay, this is taking far too long. Let's get the Berserkers in. So here come the Berserkers. Now, they took some missile fire coming in, but not a lot. And you can see how much damage the chariot took there. So let's walk in with our Berserkers. Speed them up. Let's go, lads. Wulfric needs us. And Wulfric's just holding it down by himself at the gate. And here comes some Berserker backup. Now, the problem with my decision here was that these Berserkers will just plow through these swordsmen. They will have a great time, and they do very well against these guys. It's not until they get to the halberdiers at the back that they start to struggle. And there is some kind of magic going off on Wulfric, and I'm doing Charmed Shield, which he has with his armor at the moment, as well. There are the Berserkers coming in. Wulfric's heading somewhere. I don't know where he's going. Just swing your sword, Wulfric. Where are you trying to go? Just like guys running up and trying to kick him. It's not just not going anywhere. He's like, alright, I've changed my mind. There we go. He's back in the killing game. Just taking a little break. See, now the Berserkers, you'll see, have started to do some great work, and they're coming up against more and more halberdiers. See, all those swordsmen, gone. Now it's all halberds, and this is when they begin to struggle. I think that's because of the armor value on the halberdiers. What's their armor? 30. It's not a lot, but it's enough. And we have these quarrelers over here getting up to some mischief. And they're firing in on my Berserkers. But Wulfric and the Berserkers are doing well. Not as well as they were doing, but now they're up against all halberdiers. And you have these swordsmen just staying out of it, almost wisely, because they just get chewed up in there. I mean, Wulfric's clearing a path like an absolute champ. Now, something's going on. Alright. So seeing those quarrelers, I was like, okay, maybe they've sent all their infantry troops there. Let's send the skin changers round to the other gate, let them batter it down quickly, charge in, take out those quarrelers. So So they're at the gate. Bash, bash, bash. It's not till they get to the gate that I see there are halberdiers here. And the halberdiers are going to do short work of my skin changers. So that plan's kind of out the window. So eventually I get them to stop battering down the gates. And here are my berserkers have just started to fall to those quarrelers. And I pull them out because I don't want to lose the units. And that's what was about to happen. So now it's just everyone versus Wulfric again. And he's having a whale of a time. What's his kills on at the moment? 181 at the moment. They are Sigmar's foes. Like he's hitting me from the back. It's just majestic to watch almost, isn't it? Now, I'm like, okay, the first plan to get rid of those bloody quarrelers didn't work. Second plan, sending in 2 units of marauders to go either side of this pillar, go over the wall, and take out the quarrelers from there. But they've reacted. They've started to send a whole bunch of stuff onto the wall to try and stop my guys getting over. Which is pretty good of the AI, just getting there when I just getting in my way. But Wulfric's still taking hits, but killing. 205 now. The chariots accidentally engaged there. I'm not sure what happened. I tried to move them and it went a bit wrong. So I ended up pulling them out again. They've only got 8 kills, so that throwing axe plan I had for them wasn't really working. And they just ran out of ammunition. I mean, Wulfric is just going for it. God. For a guy who's a duelist, he doesn't half have an area of effect attack, I'll tell you that. So let's go up here. So my marauders making it onto the wall. Come on, lads. Get up there. Now they're just up against crossbowmen here. They should do alright. And the other lads are over here engaging them from the other side, going up against these crossbows. Now in retaliation they've set up a line of gunners to fire at all my guys coming up the wall, which will do significant amount of damage. And Wulfric's still just doing what he does. Let's get a ground level view of this carnage. Oh my word. Beware the flankers? You calling Wulfric a flanker? How rude of you. God, he's just a machine. Okay, that's enough of Wulfric gazing. Now up here, the missile's starting to take a toll, but we're breaking these crossbowmen. The skin wolves are just hiding over there. And they've started to move the halberdiers away. I haven't noticed this. That's why the skin wolves haven't moved. But Wulfric, I was like, oh, he might be in a bit of trouble. And he actually broke at this stage. So Wulfric was running away. Now they do have a warrior priest who I think can lower his leadership, which actually caused him to break. So Wulfric runs away. Well, on the wall, my lads still hold firm. They're still taking out those crossbowmen. I've started moving the rest of the army, which was to save Wulfric, but we didn't get there in time. And eventually, big mistake from the AI, stop chasing Wulfric. Wulfric barges into a marketplace, starts battering down the whole place, and then it starts, I think, to come to his senses. He was like, headbutting that market gate really got me back in the mood. Let's get back in there. And so at this point, my berserkers are back in. Looking to charge down these swordsmen, these halberdiers. But they're not alone this time, they have help. And my marauders up on the wall have finished off those crossbows, and now they're splitting their attention. This unit is coming down here. Well, actually, they're about to. This unit's going to come down here. And we have some missiles in play as well now. Berserkers, backed up by a unit of marauders, the Regiment of Renown one. And Wulfric's back in the fight as well, but this time he's backed up and he's in the mood. More killing. He is now on 274 kills. Now my lads on the wall have taken it. They've gone against those handgunners, or they're about to go against those handgunners. And the other lads on the wall are chasing down these guys. At the same time, I just got in my skin wolves once I noticed those halberdiers had gone. And in come the skin wolves. And their Arch Lector comes in as well, gets knocked over. Oh, the skin wolves do some proper work. So they send the skin wolves after them, but they actually got engaged accidentally with this Arch Lector, which is kind of a terrible idea. Meanwhile, on the other side, all of our guys are just trying to finish off these last two units of halberdiers. We've moved in our axe throwers into the fortress itself. Berserkers are still going strong, getting some good kills under their belt. 155 for one of them, 119. Wulfric 281. And now over here, essentially what's about to happen is like, it is not worth being engaged to this Arch Lector. Let's just kill everything else and he'll run away. So these guys break to come and joining the festivities of killing over here, leaving the Arch Lector behind. He's like, oh, what am I gonna do? So the AI decides to make him hold down this fort bit by himself. At which point, all the morale falls apart and he breaks and we kill off those last units of halberds. So on the whole, that went alright with 286, 160, 119. The Berserkers did fantastically. I'm really pissed off those Sea Fangs didn't work. If they'd done some real early damage at the angles I tried to aim them at, that would have gone superbly. Or even if I'd saved them until I was inside the walls, that would have gone much smoother. But lesson learned, and I don't think we lost anybody. These guys got real close, our Berserkers. And that's a lot of gold. Now, did any of them count as full-on casualties? No, actually. Pretty good. And we can raid. We'll move away a little bit as well. So don't want to get caught having to fight against this wall again. That's a huge amount of money. Build everything, lads. Build everything.
The eternal challenger.
Now, do we want to go back to home base? Or do we just need to recover?
Undefeated.
Because if their army's still messing about over here... Well, we'll see what happens next turn. What have we got to tech up? We said we were going to do this, didn't we? Wulfric deserves more than one skill point after that. Plus 7% damage when attacking. Growth rate I don't really care about. Unless that's everywhere, no, just local province. Let's go for some more fearsome warriors for now.
Champions fall.
Do like my Berserkers, they did a lot of killing in that fight. Oh, danger, danger, Will Robinson. That's why we have to run. Have 4 Berserker units in your army. We could do that. Mist Stalkers. Ooh, what do we want? Casualty replenishment or upkeep drop? Ooh. At the moment we could really do a cap, but that's not enough to fill us up anyway. So I figure let's go for upkeep drop, make a bit of cash while we're at it.
Where's my next quarry? I'll see it.
I mean, we kind of want to get back while recruitment costs are minus 20%, don't we? So let's just do this.
Correct.
Can we get into Longship? Yeah, you go over land automatically, don't you? What about we just do normal movement?
I'll handle
How far into the sea can we get? Not really, just about into the sea.
done and done. Voyage.
Bye-bye. Thanks for all the gold.
Advancing.
Okay, and we made it into home base. I can't recruit this turn. How long have we got this for? Another 7 turns. That's good. Now, the threat is if Throgg appears from somewhere and starts to take us down. Now, we don't want him to die. This is the issue. Let's give us that +7 weapon strength. And let's go for... Spearman. I mean, all of this is good, but we'll do up the champions first.
Fear me.
Alright, and we are back. What should we do now? What can we recruit?
It is said.
We can recruit these champions. They don't have much of a thing yet. Let's have a look. Is there anything that helps us with recruitment of the guys we have? Income from sacking. Recruitment cost -2. I mean, that'll just take us a turn to do. Save us a little bit of cash. +10. +4 leadership. Oh, what to get rid of? Income post-battle loot 6%. Sacking and post-battle loot. Okay, we've got to get rid of that for that. Maximize our money-making potential. Okay, now we need some champions. I'm actually tempted to chuck all of my marauders, and these guys actually. Because yeah, they don't get tired, but that's not enough of a bonus. That's not enough to keep them going. They cause fear as well, I suppose. I think everything in my army causes fear. What's this? They just have rage. These guys have rage, yeah. Alright, I'm going to chuck all of you lads. Sorry lads. And you guys too, get out of here.
Let's fight.
We will recruit you lads.
The correct path.
Let's go for 4 of you. Got our spears. Great weapons over there. We need to build a separate building for them first. Alright, let's end the turn. There he is. He's taken Bay of Blades. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Well, not that a full stack has moved to Dieterschaft, and that's not great. But we can go get Throgg. Oh no, what's this? Minus 10 armor for all units, minus 20% weapon, 20% weapon strength. Has to be minus 10 armor. Let's build this. And we can recruit some more stuff now, I believe. Ooh, yes please. Should we take the Famir as well? What are they? Armor piercing, armored... Mist Stalkers. They can Vanguard. That's what these guys could do. They were pretty solid, actually. So can these dogs. We could take all of this. Yeah, let's take all of this. And... if we're going up against Throgg, we'll need at least another spear. That should do it. I reckon his army won't be able to stand up to that. Maybe another javelin just to make sure we bring him down. Alright. Ooh, what we can also do here... I forgot about this. We can actually get a sorcerer in the mix. Ooh. Metal, fire, death. I'm thinking fire, personally. Sanguine, +5 melee, enemy hero, enemy hero leadership. Hero action success chance. Enemy hero action success chance. And -2 enemy leadership. Local region. Let's do this.
Where's my next one?
Okay, and then we have a full stack, and then we're coming for our guy. Or he might be coming for us, who knows? Oh, he's going towards Doom Keep. Okay, we have to run. No. Unless you offer me money, there's no point making peace with you, I'll just have to attack you later. Okay, he's coming up here. He's heading towards Doom Keep. What's the quickest way to Doom Keep? I'm not sure we make it in time, you know? 3 turns for us to get to Doom Keep. Okay, our Fire Sorcerer is going to join us now. Race up, we're racing him to it. Can we get there before him? That's the question. Oh, and we're losing money now, which isn't great. Not a lot, but enough.
I like taking Empire men's scum.
Yeah, 400. Alright, we need the cash a little bit, so alright. Bretonia versus Lyonnaise. Oh, they're confederated. How is Bretonia becoming so strong so quickly? Oh, yes, look at that. Just what we needed in a race. In a race against Throgg.
Heading out.
No way he gets there before us, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Show me what you got. Come on. Alright. This is tense. He might... I think he's got to be able to beat us there. Unless he went somewhere else. He may as well have went somewhere else. Now, do we have enough... Yeah. We have enough money for 10 turns. Which is enough money. I don't want to build anything, though. Where did he go? Where are you, buddy? Oh, well, I thought that was him. Where's he gone?
Where's my next?
If he's not here, where is he?
I am told you want to talk. How disappointing. I was restless for a fight.
Oh, this is a bit of a big disappointment. I thought he was racing us up here. What does Doomkeep even have? I mean, it has a mammoth, does it? Yes. That could probably take him, if I'm honest. Norse controls, hounds, some horsemen. I mean, there's some solid defenses at Doomkeep. Well, not solid, but there's some stuff I could do with that defense. Now I'm gonna end up pissing these guys off.
How disappointing.
I don't want to go to war with them just yet, because they'll make me overextend myself. So let's take back out to the sea, I guess. Let's walk up to our border, see if we can spot him. Okay, so he didn't come up here. Which means he must have trespassed going back along here. They have to be at war with somebody else, right? Not us, him. Where are we?
All the world is meat for my grinder. You first.
I think he must have just lost. So it looks like he's lost his entire army. If he's ranked 21... Should we go get him?
Undefeated.
Alright, we'll end the turn. We're coming up to the end of the episode. I'd like to find out where he is. It seems like he's just lost a massive battle. Which is great, which means he won't have any of his... Oh, I don't like what's going on there. Plus 20, whole army. Nice. He's just down here. I mean, there's the camp there. Bay of Blades. How many settlements does he have? He has 3 settlements. It's the dwarves that will be giving him trouble. He's just dropped 2 more ranks. Can't have the dwarves.
What? What's that? I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Damn you! You're so close. Should we do it? We're only at minus 15. I say we go get him. I may come to regret this, but we're just going to go get him before his entire thing collapses. So Winter Pyre's still standing. Where's his army? I mean, I could just sit here and raid. Okay, we got Champions of War, which is great.
Four corners. The correct path. More headway.
Come on, buddy. You must have an army somewhere. At your place down here?
En route.
Nope. Alright, we can wait. We'll just raid in the meantime. Alright, now let's do Monster Hunter. Where is your army? Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Don't you guys move yet. I'm coming for you. Just wait. Alright. What have you got, buddy? Don't know. Should we go in blind? This might be stupid. He is tired. We can't lightning strike, can we? No. So what have you got? Trolls, spears, the big guy himself, a manticore? Where'd you get the manticore from? Some wolves, some more trolls, some more spears. You don't have many champions. You have one unit of champions there. The Famia will have to deal with them. So just the 3 missiles. Okay, it's going to be close. It's going to be a tough fight, but we can do it. Actually, what we will do is we're going to save this fight for next turn. So wait till the next episode, guys, and we will continue our fight with Throgg. Get him on our side. He'll be our second general. We'll kick things off nice and early with him, and we will take it from there. Alright guys, as always, huge thank you for watching. Special thanks to my patron, Huli, Reese, Colin, Mateus, Samuel, Matthews, David, Peter, Sign of the Emperor, Niblitz, Caleb, Nigel, Hankster, Zelha, and James. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. Alright guys, thanks very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.